the Ukrainian, Russian, USA, Great Britain, and Ireland Budapest Memorandum. It is short, easy to read, and explicitly violated by the Russian Federation. October 1994, to quote the full text, Memorandum on security assurances in connection with Ukraine's accession to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. Ukraine, the Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America, welcoming the accession of Ukraine to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons as a non-nuclear weapons state, taking into account the commitment of Ukraine to eliminate all nuclear weapons from its territory within a specified period of time, noting the changes in the worldwide security situation, including the end of the Cold War, which have brought about conditions for deep reductions in nuclear forces. Confirm the following. 1. The Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America reaffirmed their commitment to Ukraine, in accordance with the principles of the CSCE Final Act, to respect the independence and sovereignty and the existing borders of Ukraine. 2. The Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America reaffirmed their obligation to refrain from the threat or use of force against the territorial integrity or political independence of Ukraine, and that none of their weapons will ever be used against Ukraine except in self-defense or otherwise in accordance with the Charter of the United Nations. 3. The Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America reaffirmed their commitment to Ukraine in accordance with the principles of the CSCE Final Act, to refrain from economic coercion designed to subordinate to their own interest the exercise by Ukraine of the rights inherent in its sovereignty, and thus to secure advantages of any kind. 4. The Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America reaffirm their commitment to seek immediate United Nations Security Council action to provide assistance to Ukraine as a non-nuclear weapons state party to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. If Ukraine should become a victim of an act of aggression or an object of a threat of aggression in which nuclear weapons are used. 5. The Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America reaffirm, in the case of Ukraine, their commitment not to use nuclear weapons against any non-nuclear weapon state party to the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, except in the case of an attack on themselves, their territories or dependent territories, their armed forces or their allies by such a state in association or alliance with a nuclear weapon state. 6. Ukraine, the Russian Federation, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the United States of America will consult in the event a situation arises which raises a question concerning these commitments. This memorandum will become applicable upon signature, signed in 4 copies having equal validity in the Ukrainian English and Russian languages. Budapest Memorandums on Security Assurances, 1994. The Presidents of Ukraine, Russian Federation, and United States of America, and the Prime Minister of the United. D. Company. It seems to me that Russia owes Ukraine, not vice versa. At the very least, they should give up an equitable part of their nuclear weapons in working order to Ukraine, as well as pay to restore Ukraine to its condition before the Russian Federation invasion of Ukraine in 2014. Just 10 years later, and later the Russian Federation invasion of the whole of Ukraine, an attempt to overthrow the Ukrainian government by force of arms. February 28, 2025, the USA violated the agreement and sided with Putin. Timothy Snyder, author of the book Bloodlands on Ukraine's lands used by Russian and German troops for war, had this to say about this act by Trump. 5 failures in the Oval Office video. America hurt itself badly today. Snyder.substack.com. Trump is not the first psychopath to run a country. I feel like we should be asking a psychologist, M.J. Hager, on Trump. You have one here. Medium.com.